Celebration time. It don't matter what part of the jewel they come from. You da you and me da me. But guess what? All are we the one.
The San Antonio Women's Cooperative was registered in 2013. The group of women came together to work on preserving their culture. One of the attractions they offer is training in pottery making. During a recent visit to the group in the Cayo district, our Belize Watch team got more details about the work they do. We take a break to hear from our partners, the Barry, Minister Kevin Bernard, Silkgrass Farms, and Del Martin.
Pottery is your one-stop store of choice. We have an array of electronics and accessories to keep you connected. Your home will be the envy of your friends when you choose from a wide variety of household appliances. We can help you dress the entire family in style and comfort with our selection of clothing and footwear. Visit our store on Albert Street in Belize City, San Pedro, La Isla Bonita, Park Street in Orange Walk Town, Belmopan, and San Ignacio, Santa Elena. Debari, get more, pay less.
Orange Walk, the future is brighter. Since Kevin Bernard became your representative, progress has never stopped, with Plan Belize 2.0 leading the way. In Palmar, 2 main roads have been paved. The main road that passes through Tower Hill Village has been paved, connecting our community. In Tan Pine Ridge, the entire road has been paved, a major step forward. And every month, new roads are being paved in Orange Walk East. Kevin Bernard is committed to building a stronger Orange Walk East, one road at a time. Together, we're moving forward. Kevin is the people's champion.
At Silkgrass Farms, we believe in more than just growing food. We're cultivating a future. Across 9,000 acres in the foothills of the Maya Mountains, our family of farms grows a vibrant array of crops: coconuts, citrus, cacao, watermelons, avocados. But our mission goes beyond harvests. Through sustainable agriculture, we are not just growing crops, we're strengthening ecosystems and reversing the impacts of climate change. Silkgrass Farms is a part of a global movement, transforming modern food systems into living stories of nutrition, nature, and people. From our fields to your table, every product tells a story of health and hope for the future.
Celebration time. It don't matter what part of the jewel they come from. You da you and me da me. But guess what? All are we the one.
We are having a wonderful time here at the San Antonio Women's Cooperative. I learned quite a lot talking to Miss Mate and the other ladies that were involved in meeting me and making sure that I felt comfortable on arrival. So we have moved away from the eating area. What do you call the area we were?
The dining.
The dining area. Yes. And we have moved across the street to the pottery
studio. The workshop.
The workshop. Mm-hmm. This is where it all happens.
Yes.
Right.
So over here, we will be learning about the processes that it takes to make pottery. We will learn about the material and basically about the paint that is the highlight of our product that we're doing here. And with us here, we would be meeting a few other people. We have Sharon on that side.
Oh, there's Sharon. Sharon is mixing. Sharon, that's hard to do.
And then we would have Raphael. that he helps us on the spinning wheel.
Okay.
They are our supervisors in the workshop. Since we keep ourselves busy sometimes, then we have certain people in charge of certain areas like the kitchen and pottery. So they are the ones in charge on this area here, but we come over and do the presentation. So that is what we will be learning. Yes.
I would like to witness that formal presentation. And I notice you have the place all set up for formal presentation. So
we can host up to 25 people in this little room here, and they can be sitting and learning about the presentations, the processes of making pottery.
Well, I'll tell you what, I can't wait. Let us take a seat. Can we take a seat? And then Miss Melissa will be. I see her standing there quite ready.
She's ready.
Right?
She knows her job very well.
Very well. All right, so can we sit and enjoy this presentation?
Yes.
I would like to see what Miss Melissa would hear, what Miss Melissa would tell me. Where do I sit? Anywhere, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Let's see what Miss Melissa would tell me right now, Miss Melissa, so that people can hear you. Would you like to hold this microphone? Okay, here we go.
Okay, so welcome once more to our pottery studio. Here I will be explaining just like the basics, how we get our materials, build our items, paint our items until we have a nice piece well done.
Okay.
So first we mentioned that pottery was one of our art that was lost. So what we're making here with the women, we're reviving this art for our younger generation to see, to learn, for it not to get lost again. So for us, we had to struggle a lot through researches, experiments, for us to revive this art, which we started working with pottery in 2006. We didn't have no idea how this was made, so we had to go like to the older ones in the community, asking them some help for us to gather those information. Here in Belize, we don't have like a shop or a place to purchase the bags of clay, so we had to make our own from the raw materials, which we gather around. So for us, we had to go around testing our clay, where we could find a right clay to build with. We end up close to the riverbank, which is the Macal River, closest to us, where we could find a nice clay to build with. But dig 3 feet underground. Take the upper part off, then 3 feet you will get to find the right clay to build. Dig the amount of clay that you will be needing and bring it up here in our studio. The clay will be in big chunks and it will be moisty. For us to process the clay has to go through a process about 2 to a week, 2 days to a week for it to be well done.
2 days to a week.
Yeah, all depends the weather. The first step is we have to put the clay under the sun for the clay to be well dried. Then for us to continue the process. When we have a dry clay, this is what it will be looking.
So this is the dry clay.
Yeah, this is a dry clay.
If I drop this, it won't break.
It will break. It will break. So the idea for us, for these chunks, for it to be breakable for us to work with.
Oh, okay.
So the next step is we get a large stick and we start pounding this clay for everything to be into pieces, well pulverized.
But definitely not in this bowl.
Of course not. We have a space back there where we normally do that work. So when everything is well pulverized, then what we get to do is we get a mesh wire. We put the pulverized clay on the top and we sieve. By sieving, we extract all the little impurities that the clay would bring, maybe some rocks, dry sticks, roots, leaf. Then we get to have a clean and powdered clay, which is this one here. When we have a clean powdered clay, what we get to do next, here in our area, we have some sand that we could collect from it. We have a white sand. The white sand is being collected, sieved with a very finest mesh wire that we could have for it to be fine and clean. Then we get to add 20% of sand, 80% of clay, and we mix it well.
So it'll be 20% of this sand here,
Yeah, the amount
right? And we mix
with
this
was 80%.
80% of the clay over here.
Yeah,
And you do that mixture.
that's the mixture. Then we get to add water. Now, for adding the water, we don't have like no machines. You will be thinking like a cement mixer. No, we don't have nothing. So, we add the water, but for mixing, what best work for us is feet. Get in there and start stamping this clay. You have to stamp this clay maybe for 30 minutes for it to reach to a very good texture for us to work with. 15 minutes is fun, I bet you. That's fun, but the other 15 minutes is not fun anymore.
I know.
Yes, so
Exercise.
good exercise. So when we reach to the good texture that we need, we'd store the clay in bags. The bags is what keeps the clay moisty, not to get dry. This is what we'll be having maybe for 4, 10 weeks, or even more. All depends the amount that we are making.
Question.
Yes.
When you're stomping this clay, are you stomping it barefoot, or do you have a special shoe or something that you put on your feet?
Barefooted.
Barefooted.
Barefooted is the right for making it.
I'm looking at this guy's feet to see
Uh-huh.
the clay stomp on, right?
Yep. Back there in the wall frame, we have some picture showing you how the clay has been mixed.
Okay.
Then when we get the clay ready, we store it in bags, and this is what we'll be using for 10 weeks. All depends until all's done for us to make a new mixture. Now, the following step is building a piece. Building a piece made with clay, now we have different ways of making a piece. I could say we have modern ways of building. Modern ways, we have spinning wheels, we have slabs, we could make molds for us to build with. But traditional is coils. Coils. Coil building is the traditional method of building.
Yeah.
Coils are like little sausages, one on top of the next.
Yeah.
Then you get to smooth the inside part and the outside part. Coil is the way that our people were using to build back before for making a wall evenly together and as much thinner as they can. But now we have easier ways that were implemented for us to fasten the production of building, which is the spinning wheel. Special pieces are done the traditional way because coil building takes a lot of time. Yeah. For coil building, maybe we could make 1 or 2 items per a day. But in a spinning wheel, for an hour time that we work, we could make 2, 3 dozens from the same item. So that's why wheels were implemented for us to fasten the production that we're making. So when a piece is freshly done in the wheel, the piece will be very soft, very wet. So we cannot work with the items anymore. The items has to be put on the shelf for them to be air dried. 12, 24 hours, all depends how big or small the item would be. When the pieces are air dried, the items will reach to a leather hard point. A leather hard point is a point where the items is not too wet, not too dry. So it's where the finishing part will be done. We could make stick handles, make feet, polish an item, carving an item, and paint will be made. So most of the work is done at the leather hard point. For carving a piece, what we get to do is take a sharp blade and we'll start carving shapes designed for the piece. And the upper part from the shelf, you could see a carved item. That's, I would call it carved. And polishing an item. Polishing an item is done for a natural looking to the piece. Is done for functional pieces in the kitchen, like plates, bowl, cups, etc. Polishing, what we get to do is we take a smooth river rock and a piece of bag. With the rock, I'll start polishing the outside part for it to be smooth. Okay. With the bag, I give a glassy looking to it. By making this, I'm sealing the outside pores of the item. So when the item is well dried, so when I take it to the kiln for it to be fired, so when it's done, I could add liquid stuff inside and the liquid won't drain off. Yeah. So that's the best way for making the functional pieces in the kitchen. For cooking inside, putting your waters, for as long you would be using it. Okay? Yep, it does keep your water very cool. Now, so what makes our pieces traditional and unique to our pottery that is made around Mexico, Guatemala, is by adding a paint which we call terra sigillata. It's a scientific name for a clay slip. So the colored clay, we collect the rich pigments of the art, collect those pigments, bring it over here, source it the same way as the clay. Dry, pulverize, clean, and powder. Then we get to have a powdered colored clay.
Oh, I see.
So when it's colored, next what we get to do, we get bowls of water, put that powdered clay inside, and we stir it to dissolve. We would set it like and aside for 16-18 hours for it to settle. By settling down, it forms its own separation, which is what we have here for demonstration for you to see better. The thickest part always sits at the bottom. At the bottom, yeah. Finest part is in the center part, as you would see here. What just water stays at the top. Yeah. Then we get rid of this water, which is the upper part. Then we scoop that finest part here, put it in the next container, and that will be our paint. So here in our area, we have 3 colors we could find, which is a white, a black, and a red color. With those 3 colors now, we could mix them together and we could form another color. But traditionally, back in the days, people were using the colors as it was found. Yes. But back before, people were using white color for the base, giving designs or the colored, the stories on a different color. And you could see how they get to differentiate. It's a white for the base, white for for their pants, but they will be like putting a dots for it to differentiate it. Yes. Basic color, those are the basic colors. And colored pieces were used on a special occasions, like maybe for a birthday, for a gift, for a ceremony, for a ritual that they were making. So for us, we're trying to put putting our own stories to our pieces, this as the same way before. Like for this one here, this spot here, this is not a traditional shape. This is a modern shape now. Yeah. But this, we have stories representing us. The hieroglyph writing is the Mayan writing. It has the date when the spot was made at the back, who made the spot, who painted the pot. This would be the potter's signature, and this would be a jaguar dancer. Now this dancer is dancing on the clay, the same way we're mixing the clay. Okay. Because when you get in there, like mixing the clay, You had to hold from a rope and start dancing. Like that dancing technique you're making. So this would represent us. Yeah. Now here we have traditional shapes. Tripod bowls, pots, cylinders, floating bowls, incense burner, pots, bowls, and etc. And all those pieces have a story on it, representing us. I don't know if you want to come forward to look at this one here. This item here is special made for the process of the cooking. Mom, daughter, making tortillas the traditional way with the mano metate, and this is their kitchen. And we have glyphs representing the tortilla making and with the corn making.
So these are all your original designs, right?
That's all our original designs.
Because you were telling me earlier that you were competing with pottery brought in from Mexico and Guatemala, so you have to come up with your own original design.
Yeah.
So these are your designs,
Our
not
design,
copied from any.
Not copied.
So they are
this
original.
This is what our peoples back before were making.
Yeah.
These tripod bowls, pots, cylinders, floating bowls. So it's called floating bowls because from our
But there
distance.
are drawings in here. How are you?
Yes, those are the drawings which it's been made representing us.
Who do the drawings?
Drawings, we have some moments that they come to do the painting. Sometimes when we don't have visitors over that side, like in the hands-on, we come to do some painting. But yes, that's one of my part-time activity that I like to do. Sharon, she paint. Raphael, we have another young guy named Johan. They come and work on these pieces.
So it's all hand painted,
It's
right?
all hand painted, no machine painting. These pots are good for cooking your little beans, boiling some water. It's done.
So these are usable.
Yes, those are usable.
Okay. Wow.
And these are authentic pieces which you could easily find around.
Yeah, these are old pieces.
Yes.
Wow. Amazing. I'm impressed, really, by what you're doing here. And I'm just curious, though. A bowl like this would sell for how much?
Now, maybe all depends the designs and how much time it went on it. Because sometimes it goes very detailed, like this piece here. It will be going like a 600, 500, or maybe a little ball like this, 150.
Amazing.
300. Yeah, because it's all free painted. I got a bigger one I did the last time I came in. You know how much days it took me for paint a piece like this?
How much?
3 days.
That's a long time.
3 days. For building, it was some minutes for building, but we have to wait the 24 hours for us to make the painting. First, we have to add like the first part, the first coat, which is the white, the base. We have to leave it there for it to dry. Then we continue adding like lines for separating the designs that we want to make. And if you're detailed in carving nice pieces or painting nice pieces, you have to be there working like maybe 2 days the most on that item.
Wow. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Right? And all the colors, like you were telling me, came from
the pigments.
The pigments.
Yeah.
The different pigments that you separated from the clay itself.
Yes.
So the colors are really clay.
Same clay.
Same pigment, but different pigmentation.
Yeah.
Wow. Impressive. You teach people to do this?
Yes, we do.
So you think an old person like me can come and learn?
Yeah. It's very therapeutic for working with this. Yeah, very therapeutic. It's one of when people come, they say, "Oh, I like making this." And so, I like building. Even for building, it's very therapeutic. You get to concentrate on what you're making, because if you're stressed on it, you have to leave it there and leave, because you will end up with nothing.
Yeah. Now, would you walk me through the process on the clay?
Oh, yes.
To making one of these?
So for the items, when they're done, we just sit them for it to be well dried. Then all depends for 10 days on a period. Depends how big. Then we fired on a kiln now, on a temperature of 1800 Fahrenheit for 12 hours time for it to be well fired. Yeah.
So it's durable. Then.
Yeah, it's very hard, and for us to work.
But if you drop it, it will still break, right?
Yes. But you could cook your meal on that.
Yes.
Yeah. So for us to start building with a piece, we have to wedge. Is what Sharon is making.
Okay.
She is wedging the item, the clay. Sorry. Wedging is extracting the air bubbles from the clay.
Is that Sharon is doing?
Yeah. She's extracting the air bubbles. It's like kneading a dough.
Sharon, how long have you been doing this?
Like 6 months.
Yeah.
Okay, and you like this?
Yes.
You're from San Antonio?
Yes, I am from San Antonio.
Okay. Now, how do you go about? I could help you.
Yes.
What would you allow me to do now?
Well, you go into wedge the clay like this.
That's taking out the air out of the.
Yes, you are taking the air from the clay.
So let me see if I can help you take out the air then. So how I would like
Yes.
press like that, and then bring it back.
Yes.
Okay, like that,
Yes.
and then just do like that, and like that. That's okay. I think you will hire me.
Yes.
And then, I'm doing okay or
No.
I'm doing no, right? Stop me then.
You need to do it like so. So.
Oh, like you're kneading.
Yes.
So this is like making loaf.
So you have to be like
to extract all the air that's in like the bread. The same thing.
like that, right? Like that. So so it's more like that, right? Sharon, you continue. And then I start again and knead again and pull on again and okay, like that.
Yeah.
I pass.
Okay, so when you finish like in wedging the clay, now we come toward the working station, which is the wheel.
So after this process,
Uh-huh.
and my piece of clay would look like this.
Yes, and you will be going to the working station, which is the wheel, for building only.
Sharon, you do this all day? You have good muscles, Miss Sharon.
Now here, you get to meet Raphael.
Let's have Raphael.
Raphael is the potter.
Oh, and I see Raphael does not have a shoe, so Raphael, you stamp on it. You do the stamping thing?
Yes, I do the stamping.
Okay. So describe how you go about doing this thing, Raphael.
Okay, when we stamp the clay, it's a process about 2 hours stamping, more or less. And then actually you have to jump on top of it, make sure all the clay, because if you use a shovel, it doesn't work. It sticks to the shovel. And the best is using your feet.
Does it stick to your feet?
Yes, it sticks, but you can easily remove it or just stamp on it. It's not like a shovel, right? Shovel, then it sticks and it's heavy. You cannot mix very good.
So it will be similar like what happened to me just now.
Exactly.
I was kneading just now, and there's not much on my hand, right? So it will be similar.
Similar to your feet.
Okay.
Yes.
And so how long have you been doing this?
I am working here 11 years now with the ladies. So everything started with training that they were getting with the wheel. The wheel is nothing traditional, but as Melissa was saying, it helps us a lot on building our pieces. So on that time, they had a 3 weeks training. I was around here just watching, observing, and then end of the class, I would sit down here and practice by myself.
Right.
So on that 3 weeks, I just learned how to center the clay, and then from centering the clay, I had to practice 1 year to make a good pot, without a teacher. Without a teacher.
So you make all these pots here now?
Yes, I built all the pots, and then the ladies would paint them.
Is it possible for you to walk me through building a pot right now, Raphael?
Yes.
We will continue with more from the workshop as the ladies highlight some of the products they have for sale. We take a break to hear from our partners, The Barry, Minister Kevin Bernard, Silkgrass Farms, and Del Martin.
And me. But guess what? All are we the one. See what I mean?
Debari is your one-stop store of choice. We have an array of electronics and accessories to keep you connected. Your home will be the envy of your friends when you choose from a wide variety of household appliances. We can help you dress the entire family in style and comfort with our selection of clothing and footwear. Visit our store on Albert Street in Belize City, San Pedro, La Isla Bonita, Park Street in Orange Walk Town, Belmopan, and San Ignacio, Santa Elena. Debari, get more, pay less.
Orange Walk, the future is brighter. Since Kevin Bernard became your representative, progress has never stopped, with Plan Belize 2.0 leading the way. In Palmar, 2 main roads have been paved. The main road that passes through Tower Hill Village has been paved, connecting our community. In Tan Pine Ridge, the entire road has been paved, a major step forward. And every month, new roads are being paved in Orange Walk East. Kevin Bernard is committed to building a stronger Orange Walk East, one road at a time. Together, we're moving forward. Kevin is the people's champion.
Hola, buenos días. Mi nombre es Esmeralda Elizabeth Raimundo Pérez. Trabajo en el vivero de la vainilla, Silkgrass Farms. Y me gustan las plantas de vainilla en Silkgrass Farms porque son unas plantas que me distraen, me relajan. Me gusta mi ambiente de trabajo.
My name is Carlos Miranda. I am a proud employee of Silkgrass Farms. I have been working since 2021. I am VCO operator and I am proudly produce virgin coconut oil.
My name is Carlitos Chan. I'm a mechanic maintenance / welder. 4 years now since I'm working with Silkgrass Enterprises. I'm very satisfied. I'm glad with everything that Silkgrass Enterprises allows their workers, and our products are very quality products. So that's what I love about it as well.
Bueno, mi nombre es José Jaime Brizuela, trabajo en Silkgrass Farm y voy para tiempo de 5 años y pues me siento agradecido primeramente con Dios porque Dios nos ha dado trabajo y por los jefes también que han invertido aquí y nos están dando ese apoyo del trabajo. Me siento bien con ellos, contento con los jefes porque se han portado bien conmigo y me gusta todo el trabajo que hacemos aquí en el campo. Me siento feliz, contento, agradecido más primeramente con Dios, porque Él es el que nos da la vida, nos da todo.
Celebration time. It don't matter what part of the jewel they come from. You that you and me that me. But But guess what? All are we the one.
Okay, Rafael.
Okay, so this is my tools. I will start with my tools, right?
Yeah.
So I don't use no special tools. I don't have to go in a shop like getting special tools and stuff like that. So I use a half bowl, this is clay. This is already fired. So I use this half bowl to make another bowl. I use this part here to shape inside of the bowl and to smooth inside of the bowl, right? So I also use plastic, any kind of plastic. I cut them in the shape, and I use this like for shaping the pot and smoothing the pot. Okay. So I have a use for this card, which this would help me to shape and to smooth the pot. Worked very good. A piece of fishing line. This helps me to cut the clay. You can easily cut a piece of clay with a fishing line. Right?
I could try that?
Yes.
Okay. Let me So you take the fishing line like this.
And then you can cut it. Very easy, right?
Yeah, man.
So simple tools
Easy.
works very good on.
Fishing line. See? Oh, see? You see? I'm learning. You give me a lead job, right?
Yes. To set a piece of clay on the wheel, you will have to like wedge your clay properly. It's not just by cut it in the bunch and set it here, because it won't work. The clay itself has air inside, air bubble inside of the clay. You will never center your clay very good. And if you manage to do a pot, let's say you manage to do a pot with air bubble inside of the clay, when you fire your piece, it might crack or explode in the kiln. It might not survive.
Okay, so when we were over there and I was kneading the clay, that's what she was taking out the air bubbles that you're talking about, right?
She was wedging the clay so that we can be able to use it in this wheel. Okay. So that's the process on making a pot. You have to take out all the air of the clay, and then you can easily center your piece on the wheel. Okay. So I'm going to start with this bunch of clay. The first thing, as I said, to center the clay. So you need to center this clay so that you can be able to make a good pot. The centering is that you need to press, pull it down, pull it up until you have it well centered. Okay? Okay. As you see, it's already centered, right?
Yeah.
So it's not wobbling anymore. We can start building our piece. So if I would use all of this clay, I would have a big pot, right? So I'm not going to use all, I'm going to use a small amount, okay?
And you just cut it with your finger, like I see you put your finger there?
I just mark.
Oh, you're marking.
I'm marking it.
So you make a take to mark it? Okay, there we go.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so I start with my both thumbs, right? Both thumbs on the center, I press down, like making a hole in the center. So when I make a hole in the center, then I mark the bottom part, which is right here. I'm going to build a bowl. So I pinch, and then very slowly I pull it up. It's like kind of stretching the clay, right? So I pinch again, and then I pull it up. Very gentle. If you go too fast, then it wobbles, and then it collapses. So with this tool, I'm going to smooth the inside part, and I'm going to shape at the same time on the inside, okay? And then with this plastic, I'm going to shape the outside part. I would press, and then very slowly, I will pull it up, giving shape to this bowl, okay? I'll use this sponge to dry the water inside, the inside part, and then I would dry the outside part. When it's dry, then what I do now is I like to mark 2 lines on the bowl, on the top. 2 lines is like my signature. On all the bowls that I build, I draw 2 lines on the top. So anywhere you go, you see 2 lines on a bowl, it's Rafael's bowl.
Okay.
Okay?
No, I know.
No. Okay, I'm going to cut it. Look, as soon the fishing line touch the clay, I let go, I pull, it's already cut.
It's already cut.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so we can lift it up.
Now, yes, I would use 2 fingers to pull it up.
Okay.
We have a bowl.
And we have a tray.
A bowl.
Wow. Nice. Nice.
So this is the first step to make a pot here in the wheel. We have to wait to this to get on leather hard point, as Melissa was saying. Put it in the shelf. 24 hours, it's leather hard point. It's not too hard, not too soft. It will give you the time to trim the bottom part. If you notice, the bottom part needs a rim on the bottom so that the bowl can sit very good. So on leather hard point, I'm going to carve the bottom part, move the extra clay, and then build a rim part so that the bowl can sit very good. Okay, so that's the process. When that is done, then I'm going to pass it to the ladies so that they would either paint them, polish, or glaze them.
So they will decide what to do with this bowl. But you make it look easy, Raphael.
It's very easy.
No, it's not. I did a show many years ago with clay, you know, and one of the villages in the Stan Creek district, right? And I didn't do good.
You didn't?
No. When I say I didn't do good, they did good, but I made a little ball on my own, and I was not too very proud of it, but I still have it.
Okay. Do you want to try? If you want to try, I can show you.
We'll do this very slowly, Raphael. Let's see what we'll do, right?
I'm going to center it first, and then you're going to.
Raphael, you'll have to walk me through the whole centering thing again, all right? Raphael, everybody does this thing a little bit different, right?
Yes. Everybody would. All the potters would have their own techniques.
Style. Yeah, that's what I noticed. You know, I'm noticing that you have your own technique. You know?
Because there's some that they would build bowls like this. They would measure the clay, and then they would set it straight on the wheel.
That's right.
They would throw it, but I throw in a hump. I call it in a hump because it's a hump of clay, and then I can build different pieces and multiple pieces. This is the best for me. This is the best way how to throw on the wheel, because you center a big amount of clay there. From there, you just keep making until all the clay is done. That's a way how to save a lot of time as well. The first step is that you need to wet your both hands, right?
Okay.
Wet them very good.
Okay, here we go.
And then we're going to build a bowl, okay? So you're going to do this. You're going to support the clay. Both thumbs on the center. You press down, making a hole in the center.
Like that? Like that?
So support the clay.
I put it in my hand here?
And your both thumbs needs to be on the center. On the center, exactly.
Like that?
Now try to make a hole on the top.
Okay, here we go.
There you go.
But
very slowly. You go slowly. Go deeper. Let go slowly.
And then I open my hands
let go.
as I go.
Let go slowly. Let go.
Okay.
Okay, it's already out.
Not as easy as it looks. It takes practice. It can't be a first time trial to do it, right?
Okay, let me center again, and then you're going to try again, okay?
Okay.
I think you pinched too hard.
I pinched too hard, Okay.
Okay, so this is what you're going to do. Support both thumbs on the center, very slowly, with my thumb on the center.
Okay.
You go slowly all the way.
Let me go through it again then. Like that? Like that, right?
This finger, let's put it like this, on top of the other. Let go, let go, let go. Okay, you go like this.
Oh, like that? Like that? Okay, like that? Oh, okay.
And then you can start on the center. Go deeper. Let go. Wet your hands. Get your hands wet. If you notice, we need to mark the bottom part, which is right here. With your left hand, you're going to pinch like this, okay?
Like?
Very important to mark the bottom part of your piece. Pinch, I'll tell you when. Let go. Wet your both hands. So now you're going to pull it up. You're going to stretch the clay. To stretch the clay, you're going to do this. You're going to pinch, and then very slowly, you're going to pull it up like this. Look.
Okay. Pinch. Oops. Fingernail.
Okay. Wet your hands. Get your hands wet.
Okay.
When your hand is dry, the clay is dry, the clay easily sticks to your hand, and then you see starts to wobble.
Oh, my hand was too dry just now. Oh.
Now wet your hands again.
Yeah, that was my problem. Hands got dry and I didn't wet them.
Pull up slowly. Up. I'll do on the top. Up. Up. Let go. Wet your hands. Okay. We're going to use the half bowl to shape your piece. Okay?
Please make it as.
Let go. Okay. You're going to use this half bowl on the inside part. Look. With your left hand, you go straight down and you support with your right on this part.
Okay.
Okay? Left.
So with my left hand.
And then you support with your left.
With my right.
So it needs to go straight like this down.
Okay.
Go deeper, deeper, go deeper. Slowly you come towards up like this way.
Towards the edges. Like that.
Let go slowly now. Slowly let go. Yeah.
Get in there. So we do it again?
One more time. Let go. Okay.
We get in there.
So now you're going to use this tool.
How long you take you for all this? I say
1 year.
1 year. It took you 1 year.
Practicing.
My first try, I was never.
Look, you're going to smooth the outside part, right? You start on the bottom here, and then very slowly you go up like this. Okay? No hard pressure.
Like smooth it.
You go slowly though. You go slowly. You're going too fast.
Okay.
Support on the inside like this.
Oh, okay.
Try to use the flat piece of the tool so that it can smooth your piece. This way.
Oh, like that. I had it the wrong way.
Yeah, that's better. That's cool. Let go. Yeah, look at the shape. Is the shape okay?
Well,
you have a nice bowl.
Yeah, it's a small one, but it's okay.
Okay, look. You're going to dry the water inside and you dry the outside part. The sponge helps you to dry the water and to smooth the pot again. The outside part.
Okay.
Okay, so the cutting part, I'm going to cut it and then you are going to pull it down. Okay. We need to stop the wheel first to pull it down.
Okay.
Okay, stop the wheel. We have the pedal on that side.
Okay.
Press towards
that's
you.
the one I want. That one. All right.
Okay, so you're going to do this, like scissors, and then you pull up like this, and you put it on that side. The upside,
There we go. Where's my ball?
Nice ball.
All right.
You got it.
Yeah.
You'll be hired.
That would be $100. Nice. Okay. So we've made a ball. All right. And what happens now?
So when the ball is like this, like I said, we need to wait to get on letter hard point. Then we're going to polish the bottom part. In 3 days, then we are going to fire it so that it can get bone dry. Then we can fire it.
So it takes it's a whole process, right? Not just like that. So when we buy these things, we have to appreciate what goes into it. You know, because a lot of us just buy it and say, oh yeah, but then the amount of work and dedication and love that goes into something like this, you know, because you got to love it. I mean, look how, you know, you got to go for the clay, then you have to bring it and process it and separate the sand and a whole other thing. Then you come and you have, took you a year to do this, to perfect this, and wow.
So this is leather heart. Timothy, I have a piece here. Look, it's still moist. It's not too
But
dry.
this has not gone through the kiln yet, right?
This is
because it's still.
So what we can do with this now, Sharon is adding handle to this, to these pieces here.
Okay.
This is the right point
So
where
this
we
is
can add
where the water would pour out. So she put a little handle on it. Okay, Miss Sharon, so you will tell us how you're doing that?
I do like this to put the handle. Then I cut a piece of clay.
Clay already rolled,
Yes.
And that's the handle.
Yes.
For this particular.
I will put the handle right now.
Sharon, who taught you?
Huh?
Who taught you? Who's teaching you?
Raphael.
Raphael. So Raphael is doing a good job at teaching you? Okay, he taught me something just now, so, you know, I enjoy doing that just as a matter of fact. You have a job for me here?
Yes, we have a lot. We have a lot.
What would you put me to do?
Stamp the clay.
Stamp the clay? Okay, then.
No, there's a lot of things that needs to be done before a piece is done, where handles can be added, painting, we need to add it, first base color, then the designs on it. It's a lot of things.
A lot of things indeed. And Sharon has put on the handle on this one. So this is completed now, Sharon?
Yes.
Your job here is completed with this one?
Yes.
Okay. Can I touch it when you finish? So this is ready now to be baked and then painted, right? Are you the painting too? You do the painting?
Yes.
What will you paint on a one like this?
It will be glaze.
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 So anything in here that you painted or? No.
For this one, this is an order we have. So this one is going to be glazed. So glazed is a material that we use. It's a mixture that we dip this under glaze and we take it out and then we fire. When we fire, we'll have this.
This is nice.
This is glazed.
So this is painted, all right?
That is already painted. We are using a food-safe glaze because we are seeing that there is a demand on the restaurants and resorts that they want to use natural things as well. Belizean stuff.
Come straight from the Belizean soil.
Yes.
Right.
So we're using a food-safe glaze for these ones here that would be used as for food.
Yeah.
So it can be used and it could be more resistant to water, because whenever we do it natural, which is good and traditional, but you have to take good care of it. Restaurants do not have time to go through the process of taking care of their pieces. A finished product would be like these ones that we have here, those ones that we have on a shelf.
So this has already passed through.
This has been fired in the kiln. In the kiln, it takes at least 2 days that it stays in there, but the firing, it would take about 7 hours and we start from a very low fire until it reaches to a degree of 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. Fortunately for us now, we are using an electrical kiln, which helps us a lot in saving time for working. When we started back in the years in 2006, then we just used a pit fire. We upgraded to a brick one that we built for ourselves, the firewood one. Then we upgraded to a butane kiln that we had to bring in all the materials from the US, and then we built the kiln ourselves. And it was good. It worked for us for a few years, but then we wanted to upgrade and get a better quality of product. And this is where we got a kiln that is helping us on making glazes now. We are not that much into glazes because it's not traditional, but we're just using it to keep the food safe and for be able to keep the demand on the resorts and restaurants.
Excellent, excellent. So thank you so much.
We are learning a little bit on sculpture. Ceramics or pottery making, it's a wide field. It's not something that you can just keep on making one piece. There's many things that you can make with with clay. So you can make little sculptures, you can make kitchenwares that you can use at home, you can make decorative pieces. This is something new that we're doing. We have done this before, but we want to keep practicing on making face sculptures.
Is that made of a picture? You take a picture?
Yes, yes. We just try to see our coworkers and make something out of. If we can get to make someone alike.
It's about the size of the one I made.
Yes, these are like guests that would come over and they would like to keep their pieces. We fire it for them, but that's why we have it on the side. It has their signature, and we would fire it and send it back to them.
Okay, someone did this one.
Yes, over here we have bowls. We're making plates, as I say. These plates would be painted. These are plates.
These plates, yeah.
For making the traditional way, we just fire one time, which we make our pieces, leather hard point, we paint them, and then we let it dry on the kiln, and then we fire it. After it's been fired, then it's done.
And you can eat your food directly off the plate.
With the ones that are glazed, we fire it once, which we call a bisque firing. This has been bisque fired. It's been fired, then we bring it back again into the workshop. We paint them, and then we take them back to the kiln. So if one of these pieces, it's a lot. It costs a lot more than what we have in stores, but it's because it's all hand process and the time that it takes to make. As I say, we're firing these twice, and you know the consumption of the electricity and the paint that we use, so that makes it a little more expensive. But it's worth it because it's something that is being made here. At the same time, you're supporting locals. And so.
And a plate like this would sell for how much since you start?
We have these plates for $25.
Yeah, but it's worth it because of the handmade.
Yes, yes. We even make bowls, we make pots, we make cups. These are beer mugs that have been done. As I say, we do several items.
It's a beautiful one here.
It's a safe food one. We have cups. We have incense burners.
Miss Awa like burning said so.
These are the plates. These are a little higher than the one that we have out there. And these ones, they are made on purpose just for frying at least one egg or two eggs in here.
That can take heat, right?
This can take heat. This can go back into the stove and you can use it. And you can even fry your food in there.
But no, the plate. Can I fry something on the plate like how the plate is made similarly to this?
Yes.
So I can put this plate on a fire directly on my stove?
Yes.
And
you can use it.
And use it.
Yes, so this one is like for taking out from the fire, and you can even serve it on the same bowl. So that is what the purpose for this one here. We have teacups. This one, I think it's
This one is a unique style. Yeah?
with
Different style.
the cups here.
Yeah.
Nice. We customize as well. This one here, it's nothing traditional, but this is a tagine. Have you ever heard about tagine? This was requested by a customer.
So you lift this up, man.
Then you put this in your food in there. You can cook it and you can put it into your stove. But because of the height that it has, it steams in there, and you can make nice stews in it.
Okay, so you can put this on the fire. Do your whatever you want in there, and use this as a cover too.
Especially for meat. We have bowls just as the one that Rafael made just now for the presentation. Yes.
And again, this is the size of the one that he had me to make.
Yes.
Roughly.
Yes. And these are on the natural colors. Those ones over there. These ones are requested pieces as well. These ones we still have them here because they have a little damage on the side. We do not know. Oh, the current gone off.
Okay.
And
So,
then it didn't melt
it.
it. These are like for you recognize these ones? They're very requested by a lot of people, but these are for michelada cups.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. So yes, we try to improvise as well. These ones with the natural color, and we're adding different touches to it. We're coming up with this idea
That's
here.
different, yeah. So the string through it, right?
Yes. If you want to keep a candle or keep a plant in it. This is new, so we're still working on these ones here.
Then I think you have some up here that are well painted this like this.
Okay, those ones there were experiment work that Rafael was doing there because he added some of the black slip that we have out there, and then he added the clear glaze on top of it.
Okay.
So, but we have them there as for just an experimental work.
Well, all good things come to an end, so I guess we gotta go and find something to eat now, right? So, Rafael and Sharon, thank you so much for hosting me. I really had a good time. Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming and visit us as well.
Sharon, all the best. Welcome. All right? And keep on doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Okay? All the best to you.
So from here,
Miss
we're
Matthew,
going to
take it away.
move to the kitchen.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Food time.
Food time.
In our final segment, our team meets the ladies in the kitchen and enjoy some traditional food. We will have that for you after this break to hear from our partners, The Barry, Minister Kevin Bernard, Silkgrass Farms, and Del Martin.
All we the one. See what I mean?
Debari is your one-stop store of choice. We have an array of electronics and accessories to keep you connected. Your home will be the envy of your friends when you choose from a wide variety of household appliances. We can help you dress the entire family in style and comfort with our selection of clothing and footwear. Visit our store on Albert Street in Belize City, San Pedro, La Isla Bonita, Park Street in Orange Walk Town, Belmopan, and San Ignacio, Santa Elena. Debari, get more, pay less.
Well, my name is Wilson Perez, better known as Chato. I'm the organizer and the president of the New Horizons Sporting Club. In 2022, we had the award and the sponsorship, full sponsorship from the Minister of Health. And now it is the 4th year that he is year after year sponsoring the tournament, and then it is something that has facilitated and eased the job for me, so that I could have a easier and tournament and organizing when it comes to the Mundialito, which is a tournament that exists for the 22 years in Orange Walk, being the oldest district with the tournament. From that is a tournament that we do to keep kids off the streets, to help them, to keep them in positive activities. We have to give credit where it's due, and we have to applaud and thank these people who do the initiative, have the initiative, and help the people and the youth to grow in whatever skills they have.
Introducing Silkgrass Farms cold pressed juices. 100% natural with zero additives, no added sugar, made only from the freshest fruits. Silkgrass Farms, pure, fresh, sustainable.
Celebration time. It don't matter what part of the jewel they come from. You that you and me that me. But guess what? All are we the one.
So we have moved to the kitchen.
Yes, so Melissa, she would be giving the explanation about the processes that it takes to make food out of corn. Basically the tortillas, because tortillas are like the bread of our meals. So we focus on the tortillas. And then for the meanwhile, Marcelina and Lorraine, they are preparing the meal that we would that you would be having after the process of learning about the corn. The stew that they are preparing is a very traditional stew, which is made out of all roasted vegetables and the spices and peppers that they use. They roast it first, and then they blend it and make a stew out of it. And then the roasted chicken goes into the stew as well, which we call pipián.
Pipián?
Yes,
So that's what we're going to be eating today?
Yes, that is what you will be having today. So they are preparing for that. And but to continue and to keep you back, then we give
Melissa. Okay.
So welcome to our kitchen. It's a warm welcome because it's hot.
Warm. The kitchen is warm. I admit it's warm.
So, so this is the traditional kitchen setting that we have all before in the back in the days. This is what you get to see. This here we have our oven called Fire Heart. The fire heart was originally on the originally on the floor. So back before, parents have to be kneeling or sitting on the floor for making the meals. But now we have easier ways. Everything has been elevated from the floor. We have boards, we have nails, which we build a box, fill it with rocks and cover it with clay. We get more rocks, make this shape. Then we plaster it with clay. The clay that we're using for this oven is a different type of clay that we use in the pottery studio.
Okay.
So this clay here is raw, it's easy to break, but as you could see, it's breaking. So when it breaks, we just get some more clay, dissolve it in water, and just plaster it back, stay as new. Now in the top part, we have a griddle. Now the griddle that we have here is no cast iron, but instead it's made out of clay.
That's clay.
Now this clay that is used for this griddle is the same clay that we use on the pottery studio. It's for the functional pieces in the kitchen, remember? So it's done with the same smooth rock for it to be like a non-stick pan for cooking the tortillas.
Okay.
And up here we have another one, which is we could grill our chickens, stew some beans, boil some water. It more works as a more functional for a big family for cooking our meals.
That's sweet potatoes she's putting
Sweet potato. It will be roasted sweet potato for dessert.
Roasted sweet potato for dessert. My goodness.
So here in the top part we have a stick. The stick are used for the meat preservation. As back before, no refrigerators, no freezers. So we were taught to smoke the meat for us to have a little longer period of time. For this one here is a pork meat. We just add salt and we hang it the way it is. For like the eating time, it will be like a jerky type of meat. Now back there we have the pork chorizo. Which is the longaniza. You cut the meat into pieces, season it with some vegetables and local seasoning, spices, annatto. Then you get to take the pork gut,
Like morcilla?
Similar to the morcilla. The morcillas use the larger intestine.
Okay.
Now, in this case, it's the small one.
Okay.
Then you sterilize it with a lot of lime. Then you wash it very good, tie on one end, and stuff the meat inside, and that's what you will be hanging up there. So when you want to eat like a little eggs with your longanisa, just cut a piece, put your pan, saute your meat, drop your eggs. That will be breakfast.
That's easy as that.
Easy as
everything
that.
from around
Yeah.
the house.
So
Right.
this would be for the cooking area. Now for the structure itself, this is a thatched house. This thatched house is what we had before concrete structures were introduced. For the structure is no special material. For the floor, it will be just natural. For the walls, will be little round sticks placed one after another. And for those who would like to plaster, they will be plastered with clay. Now for the roofing, it's the bay palm leaf, which is collect on the right time. So you know what's the right time?
Moon.
Yeah. So as Mayan people were so intelligent, if you go to astronomy,
The moon has to be right.
the moon has to be right. So it's believed that 3 days before full moon, 3 days after full moon is the right time for cutting the leaf. On that time, the sap will be going to the trunk of the tree. So when the leaves are cut, you're not harming the tree. Plus, the leaf gets harder more. So when it's placed on the roof, this is what will last 15, 20 years or even more.
That's right. But you cut it the wrong time, it won't last that amount of time
Even
at all.
5 years and it will be all down.
We cut at the right
Now the leaves, they're not nailed, not even tied. They're just weave on little sticks, one after another, layer after another until reach to the top part. The smoky color that it has is because we have the wood oven here. Gives a smoky look into it, but it keeps all the bugs and insects away as well. Okay, so for today the activities to learn how to make corn tortillas the traditional way. For making tortillas, for us we have three colors of corn here in the community, which is a white, yellow, and the blue corn. With those corn, we could plant them different time of the year, and we would be harvesting the corn. So when we plant the corn, 3 months. Then we would start harvesting a young corn. The young corn, it will be sweet, milky, soft textured corn. We will start making some tamales, some porridges, some other stuff with a young corn. But after a 2 weeks time, the corn will start getting more mature and dry.
Okay.
So this is what we'll be having when we have a dry corn.
The dry
it's
corn.
Hard, so it's not edible the way it is. So this corn has to go through a process.
Broke up your teeth if you try to chew it.
It has a layer that our stomachs cannot digest.
Oh, that too?
Yeah. So this corn
it's
has to
hard
go
to
through a process which we call the nixtamalization process.
The what?
Nixtamalization.
Okay, because it sounds like you were talking about tamales just now.
Yeah, it's similar to tamales. But the nixtamalization is a process where we soften the corn by boiling this corn and adding a white lime powder.
Okay.
This white lime powder comes from the limestone.
Limestone.
Limestone is
Familiar
being
with
gathered,
that one.
fired in a high temperature. When it cools off, it easily pulverizes. So in a big pot, we put some water for it to boil.
So boil this with
Now,
the limestone.
just water, then we add the limestone powder, lime powder. Drop it in the pot, we stir it for it to dissolve. Then we would be rinsing the corn that we'll be using for the family at least for 2 days' time. Rinse that corn, then drop it into the same pot. We'll wait for 10-15 minutes for the corn to be cooked, and then we set it down to cool off. We don't want a well done corn, we just want a corn like al dente.
And why not a well done corn?
Because when it's well done, while going to the grinding station, it sticks to the rock. So you need to have like a al dente textured.
Al dente.
Like the pasta, when you cook your
como una
pasta.
Like a paste.
No, the spaghetti pasta.
Oh, that's what you mean. When you say pasta.
Pasta is al dente. I mean when it's like half cooked.
Okay.
Half cooked.
I'm learning to cook.
Okay. So when we have the corn ready, cooked already, we'll just take it off from the pot, the amount that we will be needing for our meal, wash it several times, then we get to have a clean and edible corn.
So if I take one of that, I could eat that now?
Yes, you could eat this if you want to taste.
You want me to taste it?
Yes, go through.
Okay.
So this corn now will be going to the grinding area where we have the mano metate.
I mean, how it does, yeah.
Mano metate is the grinding machine, I would say. Grinding stone. That's what we were taught to use. It served as a food processor in the kitchen where we could grind corn, beans, coffee beans, cacao, dry spices, whatever we need to grind. This is what we were taught to use before those fancy machines were invented, like blenders,
but I sure you prefer the fancy machine right now, right?
I could work in this.
But you prefer the fancy machine?
No, I would say no, because this, when you make your meals in this, it's much tastier than the machines.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I do some grinding.
I've compared it too, so I agree with you.
Okay, so this rock is what has been passing down from generation to our generation, that we're proud to have one of this. And it's very remarkable because it has been from centuries back and still making some food. Still making those yummy recipes for us, those tortillas, those soups, because whenever we're making like a black soup, we just make here, everything here. So now here we have Miss Josefa.
Miss Josefa will do the work here for us.
She will be making
the widget to grind the corn, no?
She will be doing a grinding demonstration for you to see how the rock is used, forming a dough. The dough is the masa that we could call. From that dough, we'll start making some tortillas, tamales, empanadas, salbutos, enchiladas, tacos, everything.
When it's done in hand, without electricity or done by hand.
Yes. So here's where she will be starting in cracking the corn.
So I'll start breaking my corn. It's just by pressing this stone, this handle, corn between the two stones. I start breaking my corn. So here I am just doing a small amount for you to see.
So say for you, supposed to get strong muscles now. This thing you make get muscles get strong.
Normally this was called the Mayan gym.
Yeah.
Because you make your workout with your arms here. When you go to the pottery, it's all your body, your foot, legs.
You'll get to work out everything. Your legs and your hands.
Yeah. So everybody's healthy here, no?
Okay, my first step, I break my corn. But normally, if I continue with this, I will have a powder, but I don't need a powder, I need a dough. So what I will do, I'll add a small amount of water to this. Not much, because I don't need a watery dough. I need a dough that I can handle to make a tortilla. Okay, that's a small amount, and I continue until I have a fine dough.
Until you get a piece, no?
You can touch this dough right now.
Yeah.
This one is coarse, grainy, so it's not done yet. So I have to go over and over.
Now you can imagine back in the days how parents would be making their meals.
Yeah.
They have 10 kids.
You have to work hard.
15 kids.
So you have to do a whole lot of this, huh?
Yes.
Big bunch.
Big bunch of
5 pounds dough for a big family.
So nowadays we have like easier ways, right? We have the
Oh, yeah.
planters.
Hmm.
We have mills, which you could use to help yourself for grinding. But we want you to see that how the it was originally made back before.
In the days.
Yeah, and this method we still use it sometimes. Whenever we go to the mill and bring our dough, it's still coarse. Still have pieces of corn. We have to go 1 or 2 times for it to be well grinded. Yeah.
I have 4 tortillas.
Yeah.
Each ball will be a tortilla.
Each ball will be a tortilla.
Like this bag. What I do here, I support the dough with the sun and I turn it with the other hand. And I make my tortilla. So whenever our visitors comes, I'll make one, and then each one of the visitors will make their own. And the one they make, that's the one they will have.
That means I have to make my tortilla to them.
I don't know if you are willing to make one, but I have already made one.
Yes.
It will be for anyone.
Yeah, as a young boy, I used to watch the ladies making tortillas, right?
So this one is not too thick nor too thin.
Yeah.
It's ready. Okay, we'll turn to the cooking process.
Okay. Let me follow you then.
So I clean my grill. And I place my dough there. Nothing added to the grill. So I place my tortilla there.
And how long you have keep your tortilla there?
Here is it. You said that I added a small portion of water to this dough when I was grinding. So this water will start to evaporate or smoke starts to come out on top of the dough. It means that the dough is getting dry. Sit there, it's smoking. Can you see it? Okay, that's the time to turn your tortilla.
When you see the smoke start coming out. And then you don't leave it too long or it's get burnt, right?
No, I don't leave it too long. So I keep turning so that the dough cooks well underneath, just like on top.
So the ladies very busy behind them doing tortillas too, man. Ah, see?
So whenever I see that it's already well cooked, I turn it back again. And here comes the testing of my dough. If my tortilla puff, it means that my dough is well grinded.
Okay.
If my tortilla doesn't puff, it means that it needs more grinding.
Okay, so that's not one puff.
So, see?
So that's good.
Okay, so I have my tortilla. Well cooked, well grinded, well done.
And I'm sure it's more delicious than the one that they make in the commercial.
This one is for you, Mr. Rene. Melissa will add some coconut oil and some salt.
Okay. Miss Melissa, what happened with this coconut oil and salt?
Okay, this coconut oil is what we make here. It's what we make from our own.
You make your own coconut oil?
Coconut oil here.
Okay.
Yes. So a little bit of oil on top of your tortilla. Salt. Tiny bit of salt. Then that's how you will be eating. You could form a taco. And this is a corn porridge which is made with the same dough.
Okay.
The dough is being dissolved in water. We put it back to boil. Add a tiny bit of sugar for those who will like it with sugar or just plain. And for those who want to add extra flavor, could add a little cinnamon stick for give it more flavor. But for us, we just like it plain. No sugar, no cinnamon, unless if you like. Okay, this is what you eat and what you drink.
Okay, this is hot. So let me see. Let me work it.
Yeah.
You turn it like that?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, like a taco.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Is it right?
Yep.
Okay. You want to take a sip of this?
Yeah, that's the porridge.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. It's good?
Very good.
Now, simple ingredients.
I didn't know the tortilla would taste so nice just with the coconut oil and the salt.
The yacht. That's how we call it, like in Maya.
Okay.
Yacht.
Yacht.
Yeah. When do you have like small kids and they're like, you know, they sleep fast. Sometimes they not even wait for dinner. But mom first 2 3 years, what she get to do is put coconut oil, salt, and hand it for you. 1 2 3 years, you will be satisfied, ready for bed. Yeah. So that's how it's called yacht.
Yacht.
And for those babies who are starting to eat meal, you just get a tortilla and just put it back again together, and that's how they will be eating it.
Excellent. Salud.
Atole. Atole de maíz o atole de masa. So simple ingredients, yummy meal.
Delicious.
And this is the message that we want to give to everyone to continue eating fresh and healthy meals. Now, there's a lot of packaging is causing of digestion problems, diabetes, cancers. So this is the message that we want to share here, especially in the kitchen.
Eat natural.
Eat natural, healthy foods, vegetables, and cook your meals very fresh. Okay.
A good message to us to keep in mind at all times. All right. Good afternoon, Miss Lorraine. How are you doing?
Good afternoon. Good.
You're actually preparing for us. You're going to send us a Lorraine cook.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
cook. Preparing some tortillas for you to eat.
I just set a delicious one just now. You're doing more?
Yes.
Okay. And so, how long have you been with the cooperative?
On November the 2024.
Okay. And you grew up here in San Antonio?
Yes, I live here in San Antonio since
I'm
I'm
San Antonio, and you have your family and everything,
yes.
right? And so what you're cooking for us today?
We're going
Besides
to
the
serve
tortillas.
you pipián with the roasted chicken, and we have some tamales with tomato salsa.
Oh, that's tomato salsa. I was looking at it. I'm wondering what it was. It looked nice.
Yes. I add some cebollín. Onion.
Cebollín. We call it cebollín.
Cebollín, salt, black pepper, and some pepitas.
Pepitas is the pumpkin seed.
Pumpkin seed,
It's roasted.
I love
then
pepitas.
it's grinded, and this is added to the tomato inside.
Okay.
The tomato is also roasted, and we add the cebollines. Cebollines is like onions.
Little small onions, a little
Small onion, yeah, the small,
very
small,
onions,
yeah. That's what added in there, and you add the pepitos inside, and that's what we top it off with the bollitos. Bollitos is like the tamales with the young beans. That's how you'll get to have it.
Okay. So that's ground pepito here.
Ground pepitos.
Yes.
Ground
Yeah.
pepitos. You want to taste?
Yeah, but I love pepitos. So but I can't remember grinding pepitos yet. You know.
So the pepitos you have to shell it first. Then it's roasted. Then you get to grind it.
You sell that in packs.
In packs by pounds. The shelled one.
You know, this has convinced me that I should, since I like pepitos, well, I should
You should.
roast it and shell it.
Yes.
And grind it,
Here in
sorry.
the community, we have a strong base on agriculture. Peanuts is most of the peanuts that you will find like in the city area, in the town area is harvested here in the community. Even for the pepitos and for sesame. They're farmers that they grow their own sesame, pepitos, and peanuts.
That's all good stuff.
They roast their peanuts here. They harvest, they roast, then they will sell it in packages, small packages, like in the town area, in the city. Sometimes like the supermarkets, the bigger supermarkets, that's their spot there where they will be taking their peanuts for the owners to buy them. So it's how they will be getting their income for their family. So all the vegetables that's used here, the spices, the like pepitos, peanuts, it's all harvested here in the community. Yeah.
And Lorraine obviously does a good job at putting it together, and so does Marcelina. Marcelina is busy making tortillas.
Sí, aquí preparando las
¿Cuántas
tortillas.
tortillas ha hecho usted en la mañana?
Oh, ya hice bastante toda esta mañana. Sí.
Y cuando llegan los turistas hace mucho también.
Oh, más bastante. Dependiendo de cuántos son, a veces hacemos 6 libras, 8 libras, 10 libras. Sí, para que dé para todos.
Those tortillas, a lot of tortillas, a lot of pounds of corn being put together. And then this stuff, when this stuff will be ready? ¿Cuándo va a estar listo esto?
Ese ya está listo ahorita.
¿Esto?
Sí, ya está listo.
That's ready.
Se puede asar otra vez en la brasa o se puede freír.
You can roast it or you can fry it, but this stuff here is ready.
La longaniza ya está listo.
¿Y usted de aquí, de San Antonio también?
Sí, yo aquí nací, aquí crecí y aquí ya.
Aquí se queda, ¿verdad? She's born and she lives here and aquí se queda. De San Antonio, en San Antonio. Ajá, qué bien, hombre, qué bien. Pues gracias por lo que vamos a comer ahorita.
Oh, sí.
Muy agradecidos estamos, ¿no?
Gracias también por ustedes, por estar aquí con nosotros.
Muy agradecidos por todo eso. We thank you so much for the job. And so she's going to give us some pipián to eat, right? And so we're going to have some pipián, which again is prepared with the pepitos, sesame,
dried spices like
dried spices,
and roasted tomato, garlic, onion, cilantro, all cooked together. Then we make like a broth out of it, and that's how we put the chicken inside, and it forms a stew for you.
Right. So
you will get to have it with a little bit of rice now. Belizeans were good eaters, so
eat good.
Yep. So that you will have a little bit of rice, corn tortillas, and your stew, but you will be having appetizer as well, the tamales. You will start with the tamales, then go to the main, then go to the dessert.
My goodness.
Yep.
What are we having for dessert?
The roasted sweet potato.
Oh, that's our dessert. My goodness, this is awesome. I'm looking forward to it, to enjoying this meal right now.
Okay.
Right?
So meals will be served shortly. And also, I forgot to mention, we have this stewed pumpkin.
Stewed pumpkin from the backyard as well.
From the backyard.
Yeah.
So this is caramelized with some brown sugar, sugar molasses, allspice leaf, and cinnamon stick.
Yeah.
So very tasty.
You know what? One of the good things about our country, that we don't have foreign franchises in Belize, right? From abroad, right? All the food we eat is local, your local cultural dish, and there's so many cultural dishes in Belize, that you can enjoy. It's a great variety. We are just featuring one section right now, right?
There's a lot more, so you get to taste a little bit from everything, like the tamales, the pipián, the pumpkin, the sweet potato, and the pumpkin. And we want to make more lot, but I guess you will not be able to eat it today. You have to visit more.
Well, that's not hard for me to come. I just invite myself one day. Well, let's sit down and wait for our meal to be ready.
It will be served shortly. So we have the table ready. We have the table ready for you, already been set. And the cooks will be getting ready the meals for you. Okay? And tortillas as well.
Looking forward to it. Let's have our seat. Let's take our seat. There's a saying that all good things must come to an end, and I don't really want this to end because I really had a good time here today. A great time with the ladies here in the village of San Antonio. And I hope to come back again someday because they have invited me to come back and we can see other areas and things that they do, here in this beautiful village in the Cayo district. So, ladies, I want to thank you so much for this opportunity and for being so open and candid and for all the love that has been shown to our team here in San Antonio. Miss Melissa, I want to thank you so much, Miss Melissa. Thank you. Anything you want to tell me before I go, Miss Melissa?
I would say it's not a goodbye. It's a see you soon.
Okay, I like that.
See you soon. Thank you for coming here and making us part for this adventure.
Okay, Miss Melissa, I'll see you soon. All right. And Miss Josefa?
Thank you, Mr. Rene. We had a great time with your visit here in our village. I hope this is not the last time, nor the first time. We really appreciate your visit here with us and everything you taught us in what you know. So we are still learning every day.
They say when you drink the water somewhere, you come back, right? And I made sure I drank about 4 or 5 glasses of water since I've been here. So I guess I got to come back, right?
Yes, I know that you have to come back. Okay, thank you, Mr. Rene. Have a nice trip.
We'll be back, right? And Miss Salome?
Yes.
Thank you so much for being so kind. And you are the younger one. You are the one that is learning everything here, right? You were busy. We distracted you from making some stuff in the kitchen just now. So thanks for coming out and telling us goodbye.
Thank you as well for visiting the San Antonio Women's Cooperative.
Pleasure is mine, Miss Salome. All the best, okay? Wish you the best. And Miss Mate, you have put together a fine group of ladies here, right?
Yes.
Now, anything else you got to tell me that I didn't ask you?
We really appreciate your time, your visit that you have made with us here, and we're looking forward to more adventures together and learning and let people know about the culture that we have here.
And it's a culture that is founded in love, right? Lots of love, right? Because we love culture and we love what we do, right?
Yes,
and
yes,
who we
exactly. And who we are, exactly.
Right?
Thank you.
But you know, love is always a choice that we make. And when we make that choice, you know what we usually say? Do you want to say it with me?
Belize and beyond. Thanks for choosing love.
Celebration time. It don't matter what part of the jewel they come from. You and me. But guess what? All are we the one.